The Korean boy was live streaming, and suddenly the comment section and his teammates told him to watch the news. The boy looked a bit confused, but he decided to go and check, but when he turned on the TV, there was nothing there. At the same time, the phone suddenly received information about riots in many areas of the city, and then screams and the sound of people running began to come from outside the window. It seemed that there was a riot going on downstairs. Jinwoo opened the window and looked down, and as soon as he looked down, he froze in fear. People were running around like crazy, as if some terrible thing was chasing them, and some people who were behaving abnormally began to bite their companions. People were continuously attacking each other. Jinwoo stood upstairs watching all this, and the whole colony was suddenly filled with chaos. Jinwoo quickly took out his phone so he could send a message to his family. Just then, there was a loud explosion downstairs. He saw a mother holding a kitchen knife searching for her daughter. It was an emotional scene, but the very next moment the girl's body began to twist, and then she bit her mother's neck, and in the end, her mother became the girl's food. Seeing all this, Jinwoo was in a state of panic when suddenly the screams coming from the door startled him. From outside the door, the sounds of people running and loud screams were continuously coming. Jinwoo quietly peeked through the peephole, but he didn't see anything unusual. When he curiously opened the door to see the situation outside, suddenly a man rushed in, which scared Jinwoo. The man said that he was Jinwoo's neighbor, but Jinwoo didn't like it at all and insisted on throwing him out. The man resisted and refused to leave, saying that people outside had gone crazy and were biting whoever they saw, and even his own brother had attacked him. Although Jinwoo felt pity for the man's words, for his own safety, he still wanted to drive him out. The man said helplessly that he would leave after going to the toilet, so Jinwoo had to agree to his request. At the same time, an emergency just appeared on TV that an unknown virus had suddenly spread in many parts of the country. All infected beings were losing their consciousness and turning into bloodthirsty monsters. They were defined as zombies, and if someone was bitten or scratched by a zombie, they too would be infected. Jinwoo remembered that the man had said he was attacked by his infected brother. He immediately took out a knife from the cupboard and pointed it toward the man who had just come out of the bathroom. The man tried to explain that he was not infected, but Jinwoo had already noticed the redness in his eyes. When he saw that the man's body was starting to stiffen, Jinwoo immediately threatened him with the knife and told him to get out of his house immediately. The man also realized his abnormality, but he could not accept this truth. Then his body started to twitch continuously. Before he could understand anything, his zombie consciousness had completely turned into a bloodthirsty monster. The very next moment, he lunged at Jinwoo. Fortunately, Jinwoo used his raw strength at that decisive moment to push him out and quickly shut the door. After surviving this incident, Jinwoo stood behind the door trembling. Now he finally understood how terrifying this virus really was.